This week we'll be learning how to make a French seam. Hi, I'm Tara Cross with Creating Joy. So this week we're going to be making a French seam. So to begin with, I'd like you to get two 5" by 5" squares, or from a charm pack. And what I want you to do is take them and put them together so that the wrong sides are together. So a lot of times when you are actually sewing, you're going to be putting the right sides together. The right side is the pretty side. But for this project, we're going to be putting the wrong side together. Okay, so go ahead and do that and just put a pin in it, okay? Once you have that, then just go ahead and do a 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way down, back stitch at the top and back stitch at the bottom, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, once you have that done, I did black thread so you could see a little bit better. So take it, and now you're going to put your right sides in and push out the seam. Okay, and we're going to take it over and we're going to iron it. Okay, so let's go and do that. Okay, this is the tricky part. So what you're going to do now is you're going to actually change where your needle is or adjust where your fabric is, one or the other, depending on how your machine is, because what you want to do now is you're going to sew again, but instead of being right here along the edge, you're going to come about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch over so that you do not run into any of the fabric that is right here. Okay, so we're going to come in about right here, and you're going to sew down and you're going to back stitch and then sew all the way down to the end and back stitch. For my machine, I am moving it to 0-2, and that moved my needle over to the center. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and sew. Okay, now trim off your tails that you have, if you have any little strings. Okay, and then you're going to take it and turn it right side out. Okay, so now what you have is a French seam. And what a French seam means is now your seam is tucked inside. You can't see it any longer. So what a French seam is, if it frays or comes apart a little bit, like in the wash, sometimes it'll fray a little bit. You're not going to be able to see that. It makes it a clean finish, so you're not going to see any ends, and it's a professional finish. So like you may have heard of like the Burrito Pillow Case. So that is one of the pillowcases that I will be teaching in the future. And this is how you do that seam. Okay, so now you know how to do a French seam, and you can do it on any of your projects to make it look nicer. Okay, so I challenge you this week to find something to make with your French seam. So you can go ahead and put week 4, French seam, and put it on your paper and stick it inside of your binder, just like this. Okay, great. Good job, you guys. I want to invite you to subscribe to our channel and click the bell so that you can get notifications for when week 5 is out. Great. See you next week. Bye.